Hello there, race fans, and welcome to Off Camber TV's coverage of the Grand American Sim Racing Association, powered by Insane Energy Drink. Tonight we are here at the Texas Motor Speedway for 67 laps of pure racing entertainment. Joining me in the booth tonight is Donovan Johns. How you doing tonight, bud?
Doing fantastic, Wes. Thanks for having us here again tonight.
All right, now we're sitting here. 2 more races to go before we head to Homestead in this series to decide the championship winner. All 6 of the chase drivers are in this race of the 10 to 11 cars that actually showed up tonight. We have point leader Justin Vaughn, Jared Mogard, Jamie Vaughn, Pete Baskins, Robbie Baskins, and Chris Titus all here tonight. Going to be interesting to see if one of these other guys in here can play the spoiler role as Bradley Cross did last week at Martinsville.
Yep. Last week in Martinsville, we saw some really great running. The Vaughn brothers, or cousins, or uncles, or who knows, had a great run up front for quite a while, and both of them led quite a few laps. So that was a fun race to watch them do. Excited to see what they're able to do tonight.
Yeah, so far, provisional. Well, in practice, we haven't even got to qualifying yet, folks. Jared Mogard out front with a 28.677, and Jamie Vaughn, third position in the chase with a 28.696. Pretty close on lap times there. Throughout the field, we have about a 4/10 separation between all of these drivers, except for the 3-car Pete Baskins. Really slow in practice here tonight.
Yeah, I was overall watching the practice here, and the first 4 guys very, very close together. A little bit of a break from Bradley Cross down through Jason Stewart. But yeah, Pete just kind of, I don't know what you want to call that back there.
Sandbagging?
Maybe.
Possibly.
If we had inverted fields, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, so anyway, excited to see what these guys can pull out tonight. And 67 laps, not a lot of racing. Weather for the track tonight, we are looking at about 100-degree track temperature. That is going to make loose conditions coming off of these corners. I'm not sure if these guys are running fixed setups or if they're open setups, but they got to really watch how they're going to treat that right rear and the air coming off that spoiler.
And this is an open setup series. And they're definitely going to have to watch their exits coming off of 2 and 4. 2 kind of sneaks up on you a little bit if you take the absolute low line. The wall just appears out of nowhere, basically. And been known to produce a couple tank slappers throughout the races.
Dono does love his wall.
Turn 4, transitioning from the banking out of the corner to the flat of the front quad oval. Definitely sends these things loose.
Yeah, we're first group of cars coming on the track for qualifying. Looking at Jason Stewart in the OCTV yellow and blue Chevrolet. He's coming out his hot lap.
Just a reminder, it is TheStew22 on Twitch. He's probably live right now streaming this race, if I know any better. I'm going to take the middle lane here in qualifying. Kind of odd. A little bit of a lead. Texas is progressively banked. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, looking pretty stout on his first lap. Now, your second lap is always faster here. At least it is for me. Running a 29.105 right there. Not gonna give him a pole.
Yeah, Pete Baskins coming out with a hello wall.
Hello Armageddon.
Justin Vaughn just laid down a 28.9 5 in the Halloween special M&M's ride, number 7.
On board with the number 1 machine, Jared Mogard, sitting second in the chase. Positions 1 through 5 in the chase. I mean, we have a tie for the 4th position, but they're only separated by 6 points right now. Very, very close. Chris Titus, the other pace driver in the 25 machine, he's in a dire must-win situation here. He's 33 points behind the tie of Pete Baskins and Robbie Baskins. Well,
yeah. Oh man, he laid down a blistering lap and just fell short of Robbie Baskins' time.
and did a couple flips for style.
Extra, a couple of bonus points there. Yeah. Okay.
Trying to find another car on track. 28 and a 78, David Bowden and Stephen Trombley, respectively, have not taken time yet. Might be trying to take a provisional. I'm not sure. There goes the 28 out onto the track. 28 just missed making the 3rd round of the chase by 1 position here. You know, it's got to be a really tough feeling to sit there and make it all the way to almost the last round, and then having a heartbreak of not being able to race for a championship at the end of the season. I believe these guys do run a full schedule because they sure do hit all the same tracks that the NASCAR, the real life NASCAR Sprint Cup Series runs. So long season, long year, just to fall short there. Got to be tough.
Yeah, speaking of falling short, yeah, that 28 just didn't even get the laps in.
Had some chicken grease out there in turn 2.
Them spicy fries doing a bad job on them.
We don't have those here. And that'd be Carl's Jr. over on your side.
Right? Yeah. No, I did Hardee's in the Midwest when I was going to college.
Wonder if that's like wonder where the Hardee's Carl's Jr. Greenwich Mountain Time line is in the U.S.
I definitely think that's well, Carl's Jr.'s out here on the West Coast. We have those. I know Hardee's is a relation to them in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, it's the same company. It's just called different things on opposite sides of the country.
It's got to be somewhere west or east of here because Idaho are Carl's Jr.'s. I wish we had the Hardee's. I like the orange and white much better.
And just wrapping up qualifying here. 10 seconds to get a time in. Doesn't look like the 28 or the 78 is going to be able to do that. So Robbie Baskins, number 46, is going to win the pole here by just 9 1/1000ths of a second over Jared Mogard. That's impressive.
That we look, I'm looking at that 46 and that one and that split that they laid down, and that's a blink of an eye is far longer than that spread.
I think that's the equivalent of about maybe 6 inches to a foot on a racetrack at full speed. Just about. I mean, that's really, really tight. Maybe just a little extra wheel input. Maybe just a split second laying off the throttle, getting back onto the
Right?
throttle.
Yeah.
Just something. All right. I'm going to give you your starting grid here tonight. Pretty small field, so this should be rather quick. You have the 46 of Robbie Baskins on pole with a 28.546. The number 1 of Jared Mogard sitting in P2 with a 28.555. Bradley Cross, last week's winner, in 3rd. Jamie Vaughn in 4th. You have points leader Justin Vaughn in 5th. Chris Titus in 6th. Pete Baskins in 7th. Jason Stewart in 8th. David Bowden, John Kennedy, and Stephen Trombley are going to round out your field, all taking provisionals here tonight. Don't know if that 89 is still in here or not. It looks like he has rejoined, so see if he does grid. Don't believe he will. Pretty close.
No, I haven't seen him do anything since we got in here a while back ago.
Pace car is getting ready to roll off here. Going to bring him around one time. Um, we haven't seen these guys at a mile and a half yet. We just started broadcasting a couple races ago.
Yeah, we had
Definitely,
went from the biggest track to the smallest track back to back. So this is right here in the middle.
and definitely your cookie cutter D-shaped oval. We'll definitely see who's got the right stuff here. Try to take it to Homestead because this is the closest thing that they're going to get to Homestead. Track length wise, before they actually get there. Next week is in Phoenix. That's going to be a fun one to watch too.
I've had a little bit of success here at Texas in iRacing. I've done some trucks here. Haven't done the Cup cars yet. I don't think. At least I haven't in a while. Again, these mile and a half ovals, these cookie cutters. They're deceptively easy, but they all have their own little quirks. And you can get some good speed, but you make one little bobble in the wrong place, and you are going to pay for it big.
Especially with these cars, I mean, so much torque going to the rear wheels here. When you come off of the corners and transition back to the flat, it's just like you have no rear tires. It's just you're sitting there just steering with the front. It's like you're taking a shopping cart and picking it up from the back and just swinging it all around. Like the front's on casters.
Right. And that will bite in a hurry. And with the track temperature again at about 100 degrees, almost 101, it's going to accentuate that behavior even more.
All right, green flag's out. We're underway here at Texas. Pretty decent start from the front row, side by side, heading into turn one, all the way through the small field that we have here tonight.
They are tucking him in line. Got a whoa, 48. That's what I'm saying. That 46 almost lost it. He has fallen back to the back. Robbie Baskins trying to keep hold of this thing, getting it loaded up back in line and getting back up to speed.
Like we have a little bit of connection issue with the one, your leader here. Jared Mogar is going to lead the first lap, obtain those bonus points. Bradley Cross is going to come up to second. Robbie Baskins falls all the way back to third, 25 and 28 back here, side by side, coming off of turn two. Looks like they're going to settle it there. 28 will fall in behind the 25. Kind of odd. He's kind of catching him in the center of the turn, and then the 25 just pulls away from him coming off. Like I said, 25 Chris Titus in a must-win situation right here. Way too far back to make it up on points. 9 car. Going around the 7. A little crossover maybe. Not going to get back there. Number 9 is going to take over the 4th position as Jamie Vaughn passing Justin Vaughn. And we're pretty much single file now.
It definitely looks like everyone's kind of getting the patient mode. It's going to be not a long race, but not a short one either. You're definitely going to have to pick and choose your battles. You don't want to cook your tires off. You're going to lose a tremendous amount of speed if you drive it too hard, too early.
It just looks like everybody's just trying to play it safe right now, being extremely cautious, trying to tick off laps. And Jason Stewart has left the building. Don't know what happened there. He may have disconnected, so it quite possible Alt F4. Just see you later. Tough break. Was really looking forward to seeing him run here. We got the battle for second heating up, or at least it was there. Robbie Baskins a little slow coming off of turn 2. Definitely diving in there. Oh, Chris Titus is around on the backstretch, 25. Not looking good for his championship hopes now.
Nope, they are going to be catching up to him really quick here because we are still green.
No caution. Mogard is now coming off of turn 2.
Oh, yeah. 3 is just slow on the inside. He might be bringing out the Shelly here shortly.
And they do have one faster pair. Hate to use it this early in the race, but it looks like 25 is going to have to. 6 and 46 battling for second.
Yep, 3 was able to pull a toe, and he is safe and sound on the pit road, while the 46 is coming all the way deep on the 6. 6 goes all the way to the wall and let him by.
It was a little smart move. I believe the spotters made some communication there. Went ahead and let the faster car go by at the moment. If the 46 is going to pick his tires off. 6 is running absolute bottom lane of the track. Getting as close to the apron as you want to be. Pretty good up here. But just a big breakaway from Jared Mogard, almost putting 2 seconds on second place. He's on rails right now.
46 almost. Oh, he's still saving it. Same thing coming up off of 2. Just did the exact same thing he did lap 1. Just almost lost it.
Now they're side by side coming out of turn 4. 46 is going to clear to 6. 6 looking to dive to the inside. I don't know if he's going to try to make a move. Does not look like he is going to.
46 right now is his worst enemy. His own worst enemy.
And meanwhile, the 9, Jamie Vaughn, is catching up. Whiston in third. 46 is getting passed by the 6 now in front of him. 46 all the way rim rat right now.
And looking just behind this battle of 9 and 46, while 9 go ahead and takes that spot from the 46. Behind them, the 7 and the 28 of Justin Vaughn and David Bowden are doing battle as well, while 46 is, getting up underneath the 9 Hooters car.
Ooh, that 28's in the wall right behind him.
Yeah, these guys are driving hard now.
That was a little bit of a squeeze from the 7. 28's not taking any liking to it, trying to charge back up there, get back to the bumper. But pretty substantial, a little bit of damage on the right side of that 28 machine. He's still trying to set up the 7. Bowden wanting to get into the top 5 for the first time today. Might not even have. Oh, 7's around.
Oh, tail slap into that wall. He's going to lose it. Around the 7 car goes.
And he is still on the track now. If he can get it backfired and get rolling again, looks like he will. Your leader is actually catching up to lap traffic here. Like the 7 is not. He's still around in front of the leader. I don't know if this is intentional, trying to cause a caution. He's down below the apron now, so should be yellow free here. Gonna go a lap down. Oh! There it is.
Oh, there's our yellow, yep. I was just about to say.
Oh, Vaskins!
Oh, man! Oh. I was just about to comment on how it seems that the iRacing officials have taken the night off. And I think the drivers wanted to test just to see how much they may or may not be paying attention.
That was a tremendous hit from the 46. Gonna have to replay on board with him somehow. Oh my goodness. He has no front clip. I don't even think he has a motor left in that car. He's not gonna be. Ooh. Oh. That just hurts.
Oh, it's not even pretty watching in slow-mo.
That's bad when it's not even pretty in slow-mo. Everything looks better in slow motion.
It almost reminded me of one of the Armageddon races right there.
That was 2 chase contenders right there as the 628 and others coming down, 78 and the 25 also coming to pit road. Looks like the 9, yeah, the 9 has stayed out here. Gonna try to, well, he did lead that lap. Gonna get some bonus points there.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy. I mean, if you're strictly going off of the bonus points, then that's not a bad way to do it. And but he was running third, fourth before all that happened.
Yeah, he was in the mix of the top five there. But I mean, really, it's not a bad call. There's only 6 cars that are going to be on the lead lap here. Believe Pete Baskins might have gotten the lucky dog. Going to put him 1 lap down now. Only cars left on the lead lap: the 9, the 1, the 6, the 28, 76, and the 25. As Robbie Baskins is still on pit lane, still having to take his tow. I mean, iRacing kind of needs to guesstimate this stuff a little bit better because he was on pit lane. I mean, they could have got a wrecker out there just to push him down, but
Oh hell, the crew would have grabbed him, and pushed him in a couple of seconds. But I haven't seen that happen a lot lately. It's always kind of fun back in the old days when you'd see the crews just run out there and just push the cars down the pit lane.
yes, there he goes. All right, we're gonna step away for just a few moments. Going to pay some bills. You're watching the GASRA Texas race on OCTV.
We keep it real, hillbilly stills.
All right, and welcome back. Pace car. Bring him around again. Looks like the 9 is going to come down and get service on his Chevrolet. And 78's coming back down pit road as well. The Martin Truex paint scheme there. I really like the fire suit from that from Darlington. That was pretty top notch. In case you didn't watch the Darlington race, it was literally just a suit.
I've seen a couple of guys do that. I saw the one of a one that was a with the Marines dress blues.
Yes, I saw that earlier as well.
That was sharp. I like that one a lot.
And I really like I know a different series, but Ray Hall from the Indy Cars, the Steak and Shake uniform.
Oh, I love steak and shakes.
I know. I didn't really like Biffle's KFC though.
Nah, Buffle, Greg Buffle.
Why they about to Greg Waffle?
Okay, so back to the racing here. Looks like we still got Morgard up front. We are 2 by 2, getting ready to take the green flag here in a bit. Hey, Mr. Hardy, sit on the high side of the front row.
Hey, speaking of chicken, pace car is gonna make that hard left turn down to the pit lane here, drive all over what Brown can do for you. Green flag is back out in the air. Mogard with a good jump and a good lag.
Yeah, Mogard's been pinging out pretty high. He's been hitting high 150s, almost to 200s a couple of times. So hopefully he holds together and is able to complete the race.
Let's take my camera off of him because he's hurting me.
Yeah, 28's falling back to third. 6 car powered right back up at the second place, and they are almost back to where they were at before the yellow came out.
And the 46 hard charging, trying to get one of his last back the hard way. He's sitting 6th on the track, but 9th in the running order, 2 laps down right now. '25 back up towards the front. Chris Titus and that Denny Hamlin FedEx office paint scheme. Trying to put together or piece together a good run.
Yeah, he's got to make this one work for him. He's got to. Hopefully, Jared will have some issues on. We don't want Jared to have issues, but if they do, hopefully Chris is able to capitalize on that and get himself a much-needed win for his points.
little bit of a change of position back in the back. 78 made it around 7. 7 is the first car 1 lap down, so next caution, he will get the lucky dog as long as he's not cautioned. Got the 3 car in the 46. 46 passenger 3, 4 position on the racetrack. Those 2 cars are 2 laps down.
28 and 6 really starting to put pressure on each other here as they're coming around the 9.
And 9 just waited a little bit too late to take that pit stop. Finally getting back up to speed, but a little too late. That's only going to leave 5 cars left on the lead lap here. Working lap 22 of 67. Yeah, 67. 67 laps. That's.
Oh, yeah, I'm like 67. I'm looking for a 67 on the track. Oh,
That's,
the 9 car is coming back with some power, trying to get some position back.
I believe the 28 already took his fast repair too, so he needs to be a little bit more careful with that. Ooh, the 9 almost ran over to 6 there.
He is driving with a vengeance. Whoa, 6. Somebody communicate. Where's your spotters?
Yeah, like I said, that 9 is trying to get it back the hard way. He can do it, and caution comes out pretty soon. He can try and take a wave around, get back onto the lead lap. Well, actually, he's 2 laps down right now.
Yeah, it still leaves the 7 of Justin Vaughn as your 6 car. Whoa, good save.
Yeah, this Craig is getting greased up with his rubber laid in. It's starting to slip and slide pretty good for him. Pretty much everybody's strung out. Stephen Trombley, the last car on the lead lap's about looks like, I believe we've had the 25 getting to the, yeah, he's got heavy right side damage to that Camry. He must have gotten to the wall there on the backstretch. Going to have the 46 pass him on the high side. Not turning out to be a pleasant day for that 25 machine. Meanwhile, out front, Jared Mogard is yet again setting the pace, pulling away to about a 1.5 second lead over the 28 of David Bowden. Looks like the 9 is kind of creeping up a little bit. Like I said, trying to get that lap back the hard way.
He's going to have to wait for Mogart to allow him to come by. I don't think he's going to close up enough and be a competitive pass. But we're not going to be focusing on Mogart here for just a little while. It is hurting to watch that blinking in and out.
Yeah. Don't know if because when you do blink in and out on iRacing, you're technically not on the track, so the cars behind you technically don't get what little drafty things give off on the intermediate tracks. So that might be, clean air on these cars really helps them a lot. The maximum amount of downforce. 9's sideways, locking him up. Oh, he's into the inside wall and around in front of the field. Caution is back out on the speedway.
There it is.
Jamie Vaughn trying to get his lap back, and he lost it. Just completely lost it.
Well, that's definitely not going to do well for the points for Mr. Vaughn here.
Let's see, another thing. The worst he can finish is 9th right now. ninth place still scores if they go by traditional, chase current NASCAR point system. I mean, not leading the lap, you're looking at he's scoring 35 points here tonight, finishing in ninth. And he led a lap, so he's going to be scoring 36. I mean, pretty much the chasers can just, besides, the ones that want to run and, get a win, they can just hop on out of here and skedaddle and go do something else and still score points.
Yeah, that's actually not. You're looking at it that way. If you're going off just the point racing, then that's not a bad situation to be in at all right there. That's what's nice about being locked into the chase. For here, it's just a matter of practice, setup changes, and getting ready to go do it again 2 more times so you finish up the season.
Now, if the same strategy was applied in Homestead, things would be different. Everything was, happening the way it is. Because right now, as long as Mogard makes it to Homestead, which he can lock his way in tonight by winning, he'd have a championship pretty much. 28 wins the race off of pit road. Don't know if that was a 2-tire call or not. Very slow service on the 1 and the 6 cars.
Interesting.
The 78 stayed out.
I was just looking at him and watching the 28 catching up to him, thinking, let's see what happens here.
The 7 Justin Vaughn is going to be your lucky dog here.
There
78 2 pit, along with the lucky dog recipient right behind him. That's going to put 6 cars on the lead lap. I believe the 46 and the 3 are going to be taking wave arounds as soon as they are available to get back to 1 lap down apiece. Jamie Vaughn in the 9 still sitting on pit road. He might be done for the night. Yep, and he hangs up the virtual helmet. Going to load her up and send her down to Phoenix. So while it will hurt a little bit here, if he's got to point his way in, because he still has to beat the other 5 cars that are right now mathematically eligible. He's got to beat the Baskin boys, Mogart, and Justin Vaughn. So he's kind of still in a good position, but he's going to need some help here in Phoenix next week.
Yeah, Phoenix will present a whole new challenge from what we've seen again. Texas got some fair amount of banking, moderately easy to negotiate. Phoenix is a flat track.
One back down to pit road.
Yeah, he just made a sharp left-hand turn. You think he's going to try to do a last stop and run it green the rest of the way?
I believe that he would be able to. I mean, we're halfway right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm just looking at.
Working lap 33 of 67. Technically, when they come back around, yeah. But yeah, he just topped off. Going to come back out, rolling behind everybody, including the lap down cars. So he's going to have to be patient and navigate his way up through the field to try to get back up out front.
That is an interesting strategy. That's a gutsy call.
Also, the 46 and the 3 did take the wave around. They're going to catch up to the back of the field here on the backstretch. Pretty smart call there. I mean, they do have quite a bit of laps on their tires. Looking at just about 15 laps, so that's pretty devastating to these tires. And the pace car going to give command over to the 28 to restart this race. 28 holding off. Green flag, he's gone.
Checked out. Look at that. 3 car, 4 car, 5 car, 6 car lead. Holy cow, 28 has taken off. He got his drive-through order and is gone.
Ooh, 6 had to check up coming off of the turn 2. Got a little bit squirrely. 1 already back up, fighting for the 3rd position. On the inside, driving like he stole it. Gotta try to make short work of these guys in front of him and try to get out and see if he can get towards the 28. Looks like he fell back. 6 is on the outside of him coming off of 2. 6 having to check up pretty substantially coming off the turn. Heading off into 3.
One car is sealing the deal on the 6, and he is hunting down the 7. Looking at the Justin Vaughn, he's going to get himself an M&M snack and try to make his way back to the front.
Much all single file. Chris Titus in 2nd though, catching the leader a little bit. Only about a half-second gap.
Yeah, Titus came out of 4 there just with a touch of loose, and or excuse me, 2. Just clicked that right rear just a smidge. You saw that wheel well just kick out and lost just a little bit of time there. He's lost a 10th.
We're going to go on board with the 25 here, looking to the leader here, the 28, David Bowden. We've got the 7 closing in, as well as the 1 to the 25. A couple laps, and they'll catch him. Got some pretty fast cars behind him. Losing time to the leader, though. Only about a 4 car length separation between 2nd and 3rd. He's just not getting off of turn 2. Well, 7 going to try to take advantage of it, peeking to the inside. He's not going to make it there before the turn.
And Justin Vaughn had a fantastic run up off of that corner and just blows right by the 25. Mogard doing the same. And it looks like Cross is going to follow as well. 25 is going to lose 3 spots that lap.
Yeah, Titus just, he might have the wrong adjustment under that car. He needs to try to, if we have another caution, try to get the spring rubber or something put in or taken out, depending on what kind of condition he's looking at, as we have a really good battle for the 2nd position brewing up here. Mogart going to peek to the outside, coming off of 4. Running through the quad oval.
That is an intense battle going on right there. 7 running the 1 car all the way up to the wall. And sticking it right down low, crossing over the white line, getting as much grip as he can, taking off while the 1 car comes diving down the bottom. He's going to make that stick, and he's got it. Sliding up. Oh, he recovered a crossover.
Yeah, 1 got a little loose, hit the apron there. Going to open the door back up for the 7 to stick his nose in there. Meanwhile, the 6 is right on the 7's bumper as well.
Bradley Cross is looking for a way to get around both of these cars. 7's loose. Nope, he's not.
And he's around on the backstretch. Tough break for a point lead.
No,
he took the 3 out.
What? He got the car collected downshift to get on the gas, and the whole car just drifted up the backstretch and got right in the 3's way. Oh, Baskins had nothing to do.
My jaw hit the floor.
Oh, heartbroken. And there's still no yellow.
He had problems trying to get the car back underway earlier when he got loose off of turn 2 and hit the inside wall.
Oh, my gut just dropped. Oh, how horrible.
Pete Baskins just getting the short end of the stick there. Just horrible wreck.
He was robbed. Baskins robbed, and
There's 31 flavors of just carnage right there.
he is 31 ways of pissed. Anyway, back up front with the 28 David Bowden. Why are we doing this? The one car of Jared Morgan is in second. Bradley Cross sitting in third. Steve Trombley in fourth. And Chris Titus is holding on to fifth right now.
All right, woosah. Let's get it back.
Right. Woo! Where's Katie when we need her?
On a plane, apparently. One of Mogart is closing the gap. Picked up another 10th on the 28 last time around. Bradley Cross kind of fading back from the 1. And Trombley and Titus are sitting back here having they're a little bit closer together than any of the other cars on track right now. That would probably be your closest battle for position, but it doesn't look like it's pretty much stymied right now. They keep giving and taking.
Yeah, 28 came out of 2 and had a bobble, and it looked like the Jared Morgard in the 1 car was going to be able to capitalize. He also had a little bit of a bobble. No net gain, no net loss. Still holding it just over 1 second gap between first and second, while they are pulling away from third, the 6th car of Bradley Cross. So let's see what else is happening here. 25 and 78 having a little battle.
And both of the cars of the 73 have gone ahead and loaded up on the haulers, and they're just going to ride off into Phoenix.
Man, Pete Baskins. That was a hard luck he had right there.
And we just crossed the 20 lap to go threshold here. 28 still out in front and still maintaining his lead. The 1 is going to have something happen. Maybe the 28 did not get enough fuel during that last stop. Maybe the 1 was just being a little overcautious and coming down and getting the fuel. But it's looking right now like that is what is going to bite the 1 right now. It is coming back in and splashing off, topping off the tank. I'm having Donovan troubles over here. Can't talk.
Nope. Yeah. No, I can't do names for nothing. But yeah, looking through, David Bowden is holding a good quality spread on Morgard. No one's gaining, no one's pulling, but they are both taking off from Bradley Cross. He has fallen back quite a big distance from the 2 of them there. 28 starting to look like he's a little flighty coming out of the corners, a little more so than Mogart is.
Yeah, I'm thinking the 28's done burn them off, trying to 46.
Oh, that's a crop dusting car coming around the track there.
Yeah, blew a motor. Looks like he has some left side damage. He might have got loose coming off of turn 2, as everybody's been doing. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. And I mean, he just oof. And right in front of the leaders too. Yeah, that's only going to leave 5 cars on the track, because the 46 has taken that fast repair, and the 1 disappeared for a second.
Yeah, he is still flashing in and out,
but gaining slowly but surely.
Yeah, it's more, I think the 28 is losing that pace. His times are increasing enough to give about a 10th a lap. He's going to surrender about a 10th a lap right now to the 1 car of Jared Morgard. His exits are not looking quite as pretty and crisp as they were just about 5-6 laps ago.
And lost another 10th that last lap as well. So either Mogard was just saving and trying to put together a hard charge here at the closing stages of this race, or the 28 just burned off his stuff and he's just having a hard time keeping the handle on the car.
Yeah, I think Mogard, from what we've seen in the past, he's a lot like some of the other Mark Walls from the Northwest Truck Series that we have. He's able to patiently manage his tires and be able to capitalize later in the runs. Versus I think Bolden just didn't quite balance that tires as long as he needed to. But we do have 14 to go still, so we'll see if he's able to keep that spread. Looks like they're holding at 0.7. He's actually stretching it back out just a touch away from Mogard.
See him running that middle seam, and the one running down low. The one is gaining a little bit of time at the line. We're looking at 2/10 that time. Here comes Mogard.
Yeah, Mogard is running consistent 28.8s, where David Bowden is running a high 29s, low 30s right now.
About 8 car length separation right now.
Oh, just shaved that down 2 more. He's got about 6 car lengths away. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of pink in that mirror of the 28 car. Just look how much deeper the one car is getting into those corners over the 28.
He's got to be careful though, because he needs to save up a little bit of tire to make sure that he can get around and maintain the lead as well. And 28 changing his lineup a bit, trying to take some of the good clean air. The one has been getting on the bottom. Caution is out. Everything is getting thrown out the window. Leave.
6 car is turned back around, and he is driving going into the 4 or 3 right now.
Dang, man, that's last week's winner. Bradley Cross had was putting together a good run, solid 3rd place, and knocked the whole front clip off of that number 6. Ooh.
I was just about to say, he had a solid top 10 running tonight.
Well, I think even I had a solid top 10 run going tonight.
Let's see what happens. We're coming on 11 to go right now. Let's see if the 28's going to come in and the 1's going to come in.
Yes, it looks like all 4
Yep.
drivers up here are going to come in. 6 is going to have to and come in and take that fast repair if he hadn't already. See what kind of strategy
This
the
is going to
28.
be... We're going to see if they're going to go 2 tire, no tire, fuel. What are they going to do?
Just about slides through his stall there. Very luckily got it woed up. The 1 is in as well. Keep an eye on him. Yep, 6 uses that fast repair. He's going to be back in the running here. 28.
Morgan's
gone.
off.
The 28 just left.
What?
The client has manually disconnected.
No.
This is
Well, that's...
trying to think of a good show that's on TV that has plot twists.
Right? Someone
But-
just Twin Peaks to this shit. It's Halloween. We gotta go trick or treat, man.
Yeah.
And that is a treat just given to Jared Mogard.
Yeah, got the Mogard's gonna inherit the lead there under really, really spoopy circumstances. 25 is gonna get up to 2nd, and the 6 is gonna come back and be in the 3rd position. Now we have less than 10 laps to go. Definitely have enough fuel. And the 1 has definitely got the right setup underneath that car. I'm thinking he's just gonna pull away. I mean, there's literally 3 cars on the track right now.
4, the 78 is catching up to the field.
'78 apparently either missed his pit stall or get service, or he missed one lug nut or something. He had to come back down to pit road.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what we're looking at here, I think Mogard's gonna be able to jump out on this. The 6 car has shown a lot of good speed today. Just has been snake bit. 25. You know, he's been doing his thing. He hasn't had solid restarts, but as the runs go on, he holds his own. But we got 9. We're coming around to 2 to go here, or 1 to go.
25 did take his fast repair as well, so he got that right side fixed up. He's ready to go. All 3 of these cars looking pretty fresh. Just odd, like Twilight Zone type deal right there. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, 3 cars going to line up. 78 of Stephen Trombley is trying to catch back up to the field, I reckon, or is he coming back into? Okay, yeah, he's not going to come back into pit. Well, we're down to 4. Coming to the line, we're going to have 7 laps to go. And a very interesting race, to say the least.
That it has been. 78 does rejoin the 4 that are on the track.
All right.
We are looking at going green here in just a few more moments and getting this Halloween Fright Fest of a race wrapped up. One
And
car,
there he goes.
he was not gonna wait. He took off.
6 has got to make short work of his 25 car if he wants to have a chance of getting up there, and he does. Now he's actually he's reeling
he
him
is
in right now.
running them down.
Oh, he gets loose.
Hold it. Woo! At speed. Wow, that was that's the best move we've seen all night. Oh, one car is flashing in and out like crazy.
That was like a Jimmy Johnson or a Kyle Busch save right there. I mean, I hate to break it down like that because I just felt my skin get extremely hot when I say Kyle Busch.
Right?
About caught fire, but
Oh, I thought you meant hot, like you were just really excited for the whole thing.
no, no Red Rockets.
Greg Biffle.
Greg.
Heard some smacking going on. Nope.
Yeah, it's that one just going in and out, pinging. He's all over the place. He does have Twitchy on the side of his car, so I reckon he's paying homage to his internet there.
Cable one, what?
I mean, Dix is still there though. Within half a second, he's going to have to lay all of his cards out on the table. Would have been better reference if we were at Vegas.
He hopefully he's not playing any Texas Hold'em. That's all I got. It's the only card thing I got.
Oh, and he ran way wide there.
Still, he's able to hold it back in, but yeah, he's lost way too much ground. He's lost 5/10 of a second, 4/10 of a second.
Yeah, he's got to put together the best 3 laps that he can possibly do, and I believe his car is just giving up on him.
Yeah. Oh, he's reeling him.
Mogart's just so much more smoother. He's running around. He's on rails, man. He's had this setup all day. He's just taking it smooth. Pepper right there, running a little bit higher than what he has been running. 2 to go.
So if Mogart flashes out, across the start finish line, then flashes back in, did he actually finish that race?
I don't know.
I've seen him flash out several times and lose a spot, and then regain it once he's back on the track.
Yeah, white flag. We will find out here. Mogard, 4 more corners to win here tonight.
Mogard regained 4/10 of a second in the last 3 laps, and is just shaved another 10th off.
Yeah, that 6 is coming. I mean, he's got to pretty much just hold it wide open here, and he's
he's getting it in there. Pedal.
Oh, he got close with no cigar. Jared Mogard wins here at Texas.
Oh man, what a good finish!
Actually, a lot better finish than I thought it was going to be. Bravo,
Not
bravo,
not
gents.
not, not bad for a 4-car sprint.
Yeah.
Hats off to the 6-car there. Bradley Cross was driving that car like a demon, man possessed. Someone give that man a Snickers bite size and send him off on his way.
Yeah. One's gonna burn him down here. Gonna stockpile the final results here and read them off to you here real shortly. And I mean, he's putting Dunkin' Donuts to shame right here with these donuts, man.
Bob Ross is jealous of his happy little circles.
Oh, Kappa Ross. Watching that at work earlier today.
I love they have him on Netflix now.
Yes. All right, your winner here, Jared Mogar, in the one machine. Good win for him tonight. We got the number 6 of Bradley Cross in second, the 25 of Chris Titus in third, 78 of Stephen Trombley in fourth, and then everybody else is going to take a DNF, starting with the 28 and fifth. David Bowden there, Robbie Baskins in sixth, Justin Vaughn in seventh, Pete Baskins in eighth, ninth is Jamie Vaughn, and Jason Stewart is going to be your last finishing driver that actually came in and took a lap in 10th. So, I mean, that was, like I said, pretty interesting race. I think with a little bit more participation, it would have been a lot better, but still doesn't take away from the quality of racing we had out there. And
I think we have a someone knocking on our booth door. Let me check on him real quick, and I'll be right back to you.
I mean, just kind of normally the mile and a halfs they get pretty good, from the leagues I've been in, they get in pretty decent participation. I can understand Martinsville because I hate that track with a passion, but um,
And knocking at
kind of
our
weird.
door, none other than our first place finisher here, Jared Mogart. How's it going, man?
Going good. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, you had a great last sprint here right there.
Yeah, that last run was good. I really didn't want to see that last yellow. I was good by 2 laps on fuel, but it things made things interesting. I don't know what happened to David there. He left. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I was able to hang on.
Yeah, you had the 6-car. You took off, and he was able to start running you down, and was looking like he was going to catch you, but then all of a sudden he bobbled out of coming out of two, and lost almost a whole second back to you. Then started running you back down. Do you think he was going to catch you right there at the end?
Yeah, I don't know. He might have been. I think he's a little bit better on newer tires there on short runs. I was a lot better on the long run, saving the tires and stuff like that. With a lap shootout, you're really not sure how hard to go, because tires burn off really quickly here. But he was faster. It seems like if I ain't winning over here, he's winning. So no shocker that we finished 1-2, really.
Well, that was a great run. I know we were also looking at Chris Titus. He had to have a good run to get himself locked into the chase. Came home third, so another good run for him. What else were you seeing out there while you were driving?
Just you really had to save your tires. I mean, if you went too hard for 5 laps, you burnt the rear front off, and you were just really, really tight. Lost a lot of ground, but otherwise, we had a good car, and glad to get the win and lock into Homestead. Now I can relax for a couple of weeks before we go run for a championship.
Roger that, man. Well, hey, anybody you want to give a shout out to? Sponsors, family, friends, loved ones?
Just gotta thank you guys for doing this and everybody tuning in, and that's really about it. So hopefully we get some more drivers in this thing. It'd be a little bit more fun if we had a few more guys. But either way, I gotta thank you guys and the whole Grand American guys for doing this. It's really fun.
Awesome, well, man. Thank you. Congratulations on your win. Awesome. By the way, that was probably the cleanest, smoothest burnout I think any of us have seen in quite some time. You laid a perfect circle.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week.
All right, man. Have a great night.
Later.
All right.
Just like that, another race completed.
So you got any final thoughts there, Donovan?
Man, I wish I had a first thought. Let's see. Next race is at Phoenix. Uh, that finishes up the season, I believe, and then we head over into Homestead to wrap up this the Grand American. I sent down
Sim
my
Racing
paperwork here.
Association.
Yeah, that's it. Get these guys all finished up and crown a champion, and look forward to another season of racing.
Yeah. Yeah. Really looking forward to Phoenix. Hopefully, they get a better turnout than they have been the last couple of weeks. Just really looking forward to seeing more faces out there on the track, more cars on the track, and putting on a good show for everybody there at home. So for Donovan Johns, our producer Tony Knuckles, and myself, Wes the Mess Graham, we are OCTV, and we want to thank you for watching. See you later.